cool. I think we got a little bit done over the last few days that I played it. Took a few days away from recording, just doing other games with friends and things like that, so I immediately caught stealing.
What do you think you're...
I think like I was saying before, we're going to really just be looking to get through the story of this as quick as possible. Still doing the side content probably, but the big thing that I realized, I think I mentioned in one of the previous videos, is that the other Outer Worlds game's coming out towards the end of the month, so that's going to be pretty fun. I also do want to get around to probably doing a playthrough of Borderlands, although I still don't know if I'm going to do it because it's been I've already completed the campaign on one character and been playing it with some other friends as well. So it might end up being that doing another playthrough of it, but even though it's recorded, it's not as fun to watch just because it's like everything has been done before and I just kind of rush through it pretty quick.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
I think I have decided, however, I am likely not going to
we are now in orbit above
do the DLCs in this just yet. I think I'll finish this main campaign,
I believe your choice
move
to
on to a
spare
different
Shartrand
game,
would be
and then
considered the
probably sometime
honorable.
after we do the Outer Worlds 2, I'll likely then move on at that stage to do the DLCs.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are on the same planet that had the Edgewater on it, and we've got a few quests here to do, but amazingly for me, I've just landed at the exact same spot that I was before. Right, let's just be safe. Let's just go over to Monarch first. Definitely can't make a mistake with that, right?
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. Please avoid damage.
I can't remember if I've got any actual missions for any of the people here in my team. Set up beneficiary. So visit the Greater Halcyon. Where was that? The Low Crusade. Is that this planet? The Low Crusade. Yeah, okay, so it was
while you're out.
this planet. So what? Yeah, I can fast travel. Great. Let's head to Fallbrook. That seems to be where that quest is, and we are taking Ellie. I've messed with my settings a little bit prior to this. Again, I've changed the sound settings. It's we've been very new to recording these videos. I'm kind of still trying to get the sound settings right so that you're not picking up a lot of background noise, me breathing, which is horrible for anyone to have to listen to. But then equally the graphics settings as well. I noticed in one of the videos whenever I watched back on the previous recordings, the actual clip was lagging out a lot, and I'm not really sure what was causing that. So I've taken a few guesses. I've changed some settings in the recording software I'm using, and then on the flip side of that, I've went into the games that I play and I've changed the graphics settings on them.
Ready to get my money?
I'm hoping my OK computer can handle the games on the higher setting.
However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller.
This time makes way more sense why this person was here. When I came across this person before, I just could not understand why they were here.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Let's end topic. I just want to change your beneficiary.
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Oh, woe's me. The paperwork. Okay, but how would we change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our
This is the
policies.
second time.
And you'd
This is the second time I've
add
spoken
the
to somebody in this
beneficiary of your
game
choice.
and said, I
But
want
you
to do
wouldn't
something
actually do
really
that, of
illegal.
course.
How
That
do I
would be
do
fraud.
it? And then that person has just went, oh, well, actually, you just go to the computer behind me and you'll be able to do it. I'm just going to pay this person.
I'm forbidden from accepting bribes, no matter
wow.
how tempting.
Yeah, look at it as a fine that I'm paying in advance.
The employee handbook doesn't say anything about that.
Yeah, loopholes.
Very well. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
That's all for now. So what's interesting about that is that what she's just done, maybe this is a little bit conspiracy theory in a way, but it's not whenever you actually look into it. What she did is just the same way that most businesses and governments across the world work. There's like this index where you're able to see like which government is the most corrupt and which is the least, and every government registers on this index. It's actually like a world sourced government data entry sort of thing. And the reason why like they all exist in it is because when you look at bribery in its context, a lot of times it's just hidden as things like fees. So like if a business wanted to set up a new like office in, let's say, India, they'll go to India and they'll do all of the normal like little setup things that they would have to do. But then as part of that, there's lots of different bureaucratic stages and government people that they then pay money directly to, which is under the guise of fees, to be able to get access to set up there.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
It's kind of one of those things where it's a real grey area, and it kind of brings about a, not that everybody will care about this, but it brings about a question of ethics. Like, is it okay to accept or to give bribes from time to time, depending on what it's for? Congrats, Ellie.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
Number one is such an odd option here. We're having a conversation which is a cut to the chase, Ellie. Cut to the chase about what? Let's go with 5. Real jobs?
Maybe as line holders or warm bodies?
Those are real jobs?
Oh, sure. You've got to wait in line for just about anything in Byzantium. And not everyone has the time or inclination to do it themselves. As for warm bodies, some companies like to keep extra workers on site to look more productive.
A lot of businesses have that by accident. Just a load of people who essentially steal a wage and don't do any work. Alright, what's next for you?
Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
Yeah, guess not. Better to figure it out as you
If
go.
only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day.
Well,
Anyway, enough of that.
that's
You
probably
did a
not such a
job
great
for
idea.
me, so here's your fee.
Yeah, thanks.
See? Even after all your starry-eyed talk, you're a mercenary at heart. Same as me.
Yeah, if I wanted to make money, there's other jobs I could have done.
What are you saying, Captain?
Oh, we have to be careful here. Don't wanna make them think we care. Yeah, I'm a doer, not a talker.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get all mushy or anything. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in
It's
debt
nothing
to me.
personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Let's get to move on. Interestingly, I'm now starting to wonder if this is kind of the way that these campaign quests work. So, for example, I've done Ellie's quest up to this point. She seems happy. There's nothing really else to do with her. At least the game doesn't suggest that there is. Does that then mean that I am able to dismiss them? Like I can unrecruit them, and then that way I can spend the talent points into the lone wolf stuff to get even stronger myself. It's odd, really, whenever you think about it, because the only real reason why I want to kind of bin them off and have lone wolf is just so that whenever I'm on the cutscenes, they stop interjecting. And I know that I've looked it up a little bit in terms of seeing what other people thought about the game and whatever else, and I've seen a lot of people kind of saying that that's one of the best parts of the game, is seeing their interactions and character development and whatever else. But honestly, when you're just trying to play through a game to get ready for the next one coming out, it's so distracting. It takes so much extra time. Alright, let's see what we got over here. So this, we were looking at the Chimera's, where did I see it? Chimera's last experiment. Oh yeah, we had to go back to Lilia and tell her that we didn't do the thing she asked us to do. That should go down well. I still feel like this is going to be a problem, this guy here, at some point.
Is it done?
Spoke to Chargent, not going to kill her.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here?
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and see it through, see if I can get them to work together. So you misunderstood Chartreuse research. She's our best shot at survival in Halcyon.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office.
Well,
We're
that's
done.
not true.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
Do that.
You think
They
maybe
all
she's got an
volunteered.
itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
I said, get out.
Miss Lilia says we ain't supposed to
Hey,
talk.
do me a favor. Sweeten her up. While I'm away. Sweet talker. Okay, well, I guess they don't like me anymore. Fine. So what we got now is the model outfits for Celeste. So suit of armor and headpiece with phone sets, Iconoclast, Marauder, and Spacer. I wonder if I can just buy that stuff here. Ike's Armory. Do you sell guns?
Welcome.
Or armor? Let's see what you have to. Okay, this helps. So I remember that the person said not any of the Spacer's Choice stuff. But how do I tell? Like, how do I know what's Iconoclast, what's Spacer, what's Marauder? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I can't actually
Hey, look who it is.
buy the
What do they
stuff. I
think?
have to actually go and fight the guys and get their gear. Let's do a quick sell. Yeah, okay. I'll come back. I'm not going to focus on going and getting the outfits. I'm certain, with the amount of running back and forwards between these planets, I'm going to end up killing, or maybe not killing, but looting the armor that I need.
Your whole family tonight.
I'm just running back here rather than teleporting because I want to see if somebody stops me on the way back from the salvagers to maybe like tell me to do something different, because there might be somebody within the Spacer's Choice who thinks that she's a loony bin, and okay, guess not. Everyone's on board with her. Great, so that leaves such a small amount of quests. So we got the 2 bonus objectives, we got the suits. Oh yeah, we had this. Yeah, let's do this. Really curious about this. And it's been a little while since you played the game, you joined in
Captain.
much later and you haven't seen the start of the game, or maybe you just been following me and haven't seen the video prior or forgot about it. This quest is essentially, Byzantium is the retirement world. It's where all of the money is, all the rich people are here, everyone's super happy, etc. But the government have been doing a retirement scheme where people can enter a raffle whenever they go into retirement, and if they win, they get a ticket to live in Byzantium. When we were here the last time, somebody had been basically yelling and shouting about how...
Finally. Is it just me, or are we getting more and more retirees lately?
Not just you. Felt like a damn factory worker these last few months. Oh well. Nothing a few drinks won't cure. Come on, let's go hit up Bijou's.
Can't. They're closed. Someone saw a sprat in there.
Bijou's too? Damn. What's this city coming to?
Yeah, so we bumped into somebody who was shouting about how it's really unfair and loads of injustice that these low-class people are able to get into Byzantium and they didn't earn their way, even though she's a Nepo baby and was only there because her great-great-grandfather had a ton of money or something like that. But she had sort of made it really clear that what was happening here was there's like this zone that's set up for the retirees to come to, and it's one way. Nobody else gets in, and the retirees never come out. So we suggested that we would go and try to work it out. My thought behind this is that this is some sort of... It's probably not cannibalism, but it's probably like some sort of research into like a never get old sort of situation, and they're basically using these people as study subjects, or they're harvesting some sort of material from them or something. I mean, there's nobody here. Like, this is already odd.
The lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium.
I'm just going to wait because I want to read
When
these
you
things
arrive,
on the side.
you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falskowood collection.
I think I recognize
Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injuries, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days
Is this just a
living the high
like
life
a
in
repeating
your own
message?
private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be
Yeah, it is.
whisked
Okay. Did you know the early retirement selection system is the most rigorous, cutting-edge lottery system in the entire galaxy? Here's how it works. Each candidate's name is printed on a plastic ball. The plastic ball is placed in an advanced turbo encabulator with thousands of others. A team of advanced automechanicals operate a complex series of pulleys at random. The balls are funneled through the word into an inserositor tube. Why do they make these words so complicated? They're then launched at a specially designed accuracy matrix. The first ball that aligns with the center of the accuracy matrix is the winner for the day. By using this method, the Halcyon Holdings Corporation ensures that all early retirees are selected with complete impartiality and minimal collateral damage. So before I read the rest of these,
own luxury penthouse.
this guy needs to shut up.
Exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's
Like, this is
deluxe
obviously something wrong.
Foscoid collection.
This entire
Some
universe
assembly required.
is
24/7 Furniture is not
all
responsible for any
focusing
injury,
on
psychological
how
damage, or
corporations
divorce
are
litigations that occurred
so
during the
solely
assembly
focused
process.
on increasing
After
wealth,
you get
increasing
settled in,
productivity,
you'll have the chance to explore
essentially
your new
control.
home.
But yet this
Why not
area,
go for a bite at one of our many
they are
restaurants,
saying that you
like
can just live
CMP's
here completely
Blazing
free
Boar's
and
Barbecue,
there's nothing wrong.
or
There's nobody
Rizzo's
here to
All
meet you.
You Can
There's
Crunch
no
cereal
people
buffet.
up there. There's no guards.
Or maybe
But
you'd
once
like
you're
to
done
head to
with
the
all
bar
this,
and
you get
enjoy
into an
ice
elevator
cold
and it
zero
takes you
G
to your
brew
room.
by Spacer's
I'm
Choice.
definitely calling something odd with this. Yours special. Each month, hundreds of thousands of workers apply to the early retirement program from across the Halcyon system. It doesn't just include workers in Terra 2, but those who live in Groundbreaker or Hephaestus as well. Even after weeding out undesirable or unqualified candidates, only 2.3% of these entrants are selected for early retirement. I sure hope you bragged to your neighbours before you left. Way to overcome the odds, champ.
Zero G Brew.
We're sure that all of you had a wonderful time completing your early retirement application forms, but we know that even something like paperwork can get a little old after 87 pages. Fortunately, we're pleased to inform you that your hard work was all worth it. By knowing details like your shoe size, blood type, and dental history, we can properly customize your early retirement just for you. Every detail will be tweaked and adjusted to fit your unique needs, just like how Hammersmith weapons are built to fit each customer's personal style of combat. What you want, Hammersmith.
An ale that's good for what ails.
The early retirement centre is the safest place in the entire system. Not a single crime has been committed within its walls since its construction, probably because nobody's there. This is all thanks to the hard work of the men and women in black and white Universal Defence Logistics. Each and every day, UDL security protects the citizens of Byzantium, shielding them from harm. No dissidents run wild under their watch. So rest easy, early retirees. You're under the watchful eye of UDL security. Whether you're out and about or relaxing at home, UDL is watching you.
Although in the early retirement
Here in Byzantium, auto mechanicals will make your life cleaner, easier, and more efficient, just as they do in the rest of the city. Teams of auto mechanicals regularly sweep through the streets of the early retirement district to give it that classic Byzantium sheen. But that's not all. They'll attend to your personal needs as well. Want to order a drink? They'll bring one right to your table. Make a mess in your new penthouse? They'll clean it up for you. Why, they'll even carry your luggage once it's been cleared by security and released from our customs warehouse, of course, which likely never happens. So if you see £700 of steel lumbering towards you, don't panic. You probably just drop one of your Happy Deal Farms woolly curds. Whoops, don't worry, I'm sure it's still good.
nothing will.
The early retirement program is the personal brainchild of Minister of Earth Aloysius Clark, endorsed by Chairman Charles Rockwell. Minister Clark and Chairman Rockwell share a vision that every worker in Halcyon has a fair chance to experience the beauty and luxury of Byzantium. So before you step into that elevator and embrace your retirement, remember to say thank you, Minister Clark. You wouldn't be here without him. I am 100% this is just dodge. There's something severely wrong with this setup.
For the entirety of your
I do get, however, from a gameplay point of view, that there were vending machines here just so I can like buy ammo or sell things, whatever. But it's so odd to think that in this area, the first place you go into, there's vending machines. If you're not ever meant to have to spend any bits, why would there be vending machines?
While you're here, be sure to check out
Before beginning your new life in Byzantium, our safety regulations require you to consent to the following. You hereinafter referred to as the employee. Consent to the rules and regulations of the Halcyon. You're referred to... I'm just going to skip a little bit of this. In the unlikely event of injury, death, or loss of personal items, the employee assumes all liability for the incident. The Halcyon Holdings Corporation and its subsidiaries bear no responsibility for the incident and offer no compensation. Should the center recover any lost or stolen goods, the employee must retrieve them within 48 hours or their goods will be forfeit. If the employee is having second thoughts about living out the rest of their lives in unparalleled luxury, then they may exit this terminal and return to the center's landing bay. There, the employee may turn in their winning early retirement ticket and await the next outbound transport. Don't worry, that ticket won't go to waste. It will be given to another deserving worker to keep the center's inbound population at ideal levels. Otherwise, if the employee is ready to begin their final leg of their early retirement journey and enjoy all the center has to offer, please select I consent. Like, can I get in here without it?
Once you're ready,
no.
Enter.
Okay, I consent. Congratulations, you just made your first step on the greatest journey of your life. Now please proceed to the elevator. Early retirement awaits.
Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury.
Has the intercom bugged for me?
By 24/7 Furniture Deluxe Falsco
This looks like total luxury.
24/7 Furniture is not responsible for
what did it say?
Psychological damage or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Hero Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar. Enjoy ice cold.
I might quickly restart my game. Because this intercom, there's no way this intercom should be doing this. I'll finish that first. So loud.
And enjoy specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, you can check out the display for some fun facts of the new retirement program is selected on it. And once you're ready, enter the elevator.
Nice one! Nice one! That's the last of them.
Oh, thank God that intercom stopped. What was that? Okay, so yeah, this is a kill box. So what they're doing is they're luring the retirees down here. Did they all come up because I looted that maybe? Either way, they're looting them down here, luring them down here rather, and then for some reason these robots come out and just completely wipe them out. So I wonder if it's maybe not that it's, but considering all the bodies are still here, it doesn't feel like it's like a, you know, like a science thing or something like that. I wonder if it's just population control. Is it an issue that they know they don't have enough resources for everybody, and so what they're trying to do is bring people in to basically reduce population across their, like, what do they call them in this? Holdings? Oh, there's soldiers here. Okay, maybe that's not the case. If there's a soldier here, maybe what's happened instead is that this was meant to be like an awesome thing, but the automechanicals, they bugged out, and so now they're just, you know, being crazy. Let's read this, see what it says. I would like to formally request a refund on my new T&L shock cannon. You advertise it as the best reliable tool for disabling rude or disobedient auto mechanicals, but if you load it with an energy cell that is covered in your own blood, it misfires. I've used T&L weapons exclusively for 7 years, but if this matter is not resolved, then you'll have lost another customer. You will also have lost another customer if I die, so you'd better hope I can get this blood back in my body. Imagine that being your last thing you do. Oh, I'm dying. I want to speak to your manager. Lots of loot. Oh, sealed? Due to nature of their assignment, all mechanicals in the HHC Early Retirement Centre were not constructed with a standard maintenance mode or IFF transmitter responder. You'll be pleased to know that this saved 200 bits per unit, but please note that any injury sustained during routine repairs will come out of your paycheck. Thanks for being part of the UDL. So I can now disable the automix. Lovely. Unseal the hatch. So yeah, we still can't get in there. Let's go have a look. Oh, lovely. Okay, great. So by disabling the mechs, I've actually disabled all these ones. Oh, that's so good having the additional hack. Jeez, there's so many bots down here. This would have been a huge fight.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I'm just leaving.
Worker determined to be operating within the parameters of
the board reputation decreased. Oh, so that because I stole. Even though I got away with it. Nothing needs repair just yet.
Done.
Really would have preferred not to lose the board reputation. So was it hack or lockpick I was putting up? I think I was putting up hack. Yeah, let's just keep doing that. And then perks. I know I was getting real tough with what to use in the perks at this point. Carry capacity really isn't an issue, and even things like additional ammo and stuff, it's not a problem. I could go for the flaws. How many flaws do I actually have? I've got 2, so that would be 10% damage increase. Again, really don't want to do abilities. It'd be nice if like some of these were just like your companions just had increased crit. Any subsequent attack made on the same target deals increased damage, yeah. Hey, I've been here. Oh. Wait, was that the Acropolis? So I guess I need to find the person who gave me that quest and give them the news.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a
I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs.
She's such
It
a
is
dick.
going well, I hope.
Send her into the trap. Turns out early retirement isn't so much of a life of luxury as it is a brutal execution.
What? You mean it's just a sham they perpetuate so they can dispose of the rabble? That's
Is she gonna like this?
brilliant.
Yeah.
To take the most burdensome members of our society and simply remove them. Oh, I'll never doubt the wisdom of the board again. Why, I had no reason to be envious at all. What a relief.
I really should have expected this reaction.
And how else would I react? A vagrant such as yourself couldn't possibly appreciate the emotional burden this news has lifted from my shoulders. But regardless of your ignorance, I promised you a fee for your services, so a fee you shall have.
I'm taking the pay.
Of course, as we agreed.
It doesn't change
I'm not
what's
one
happened.
to break a contract. In any event, while I'm deeply grateful for the peace of mind you've brought me, I will need some solitude to fully bask in it. So if there's nothing further...
I should go.
I earned my...
Wrong. Let's just skip past all this. I don't care.
Now...
Alright, that leaves us now with very few quests to do, so I guess we just stick to the main quest. Great, so that leaves us...
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
What am I playing at? Lost track of what planet it was on. I just got distracted. I got a... I don't know if you guys get these, but every now and then you get a random, message from somebody you've never had before. But I just got a random text message on WhatsApp from somebody offering me a job that I don't even remember applying for. So I guess this is yet another one of these hacks that are going on, or these what do you call them? Like a scam. Must be like a... You probably speak to them and they'll ask for your bank details or something. Scammers.
CNP Boston Big B. When you need to keep one.
Should probably post their phone number online. Let everybody text them back. It's interesting there were ladders there, because I can't remember if you can swim.
Your best find this week.
Nice thing about traveling with the captain. We meet all sorts of new people.
Sure. Best part is when they pay us.
Oh, I don't even have to sneak
We never
anymore,
really
right?
had new
I think I've
folks
got
on Water, except the captain.
the key card. Can I
Kind
just
of
walk
hard
through
to
the front
make
door?
new friends when
Switch gonna
everyone's
find
already
out.
decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise.
Incoming!
No prison.
Yeah, that was not good. I really don't want to go to war with these guys. I'm gonna reload. Sorry, guys.
CNP, I can't believe it's not good. It's unbelievable how good.
Your best find this week.
Alright,
Nice
this
thing about
time,
traveling with the captain.
this
We meet
time
all
more
sorts of new
careful.
people.
Does he
Sure.
move? No.
Best part is when they pay us.
We
Suppose
never
we
really
go up
had
around
new
here,
folks
down the
before,
side of
except
the
the
house, and
captain.
then maybe I can get in the back.
Kind of hard to make new friends when
Now, are they?
everyone's
They're
already
corporate
decided
technicians.
Favor in
Yeah,
disguise.
okay.
A lot of people out here,
I
ain't that
can
nice?
disguise myself. In through here. Nice house.
Keep your shoulders up.
I need to try to think. Where would I likely need to go? Because I need to speak to this guy. I don't need to hurt him or anything, right? So I want to keep exploration to a minimum. He's probably upstairs. There's probably like an office or something.
How did you get in here?
Let's close that door. Let's close that door. Going in a barn.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Cut the crap. I'm here for the dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
So this guy has no idea. The fact he's standing in front of a camera and he's talking about radio interviews, it kind of reminds me of I think it's the Iron Man movies where the Mandarin isn't actually like the leader, he's just an actor. I've real quotes proving you've been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
You mean Chairman Rockwell's locked you up here?
You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Why would he go through all the trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Yeah, you seem too excited by this.
We're discussing industrial espionage, legal redress, The possible salvation of Halcyon. Is this not exhilarating? Also, this is the longest conversation I've had with someone else in quite some time.
It feels odd. It's very difficult to take this guy's word for it when maybe I've skipped lore somewhere, but I don't really remember seeing anything good nor bad about this guy. Okay, how do I get the HC headquarters?
Via the Acropolis district, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Yeah, once I get there, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
How did you manage to hang on to your access card?
The board's lackeys are none too
wallet.
bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Yep, don't sniff it. We don't want to know. Okay, you should get going.
Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
What's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question.
Okay, thanks.
I've
Helpful.
gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
Yeah, okay. Maybe this is...
Perhaps there is hope after all.
Maybe this is okay.
And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess this is kind of... The Earth Directorate probably didn't send them out to be this mass board of corporations, but Rockwell likely then set it all up himself to be that way. Obviously, it hugely benefits him, right? If he can keep control of this place.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of
I really want
radiating
to shoot
off?
her. So let's see. Can I just? Is the guards here? I'm not even going to try this. Let's go for a different route. Can I go in here? No. How do I get to the sewers? Fast travel. There was a bit under the bridge, wasn't there? Ah, maintenance. Lovely. So,
I never could have handled it.
are they going to attack me on sight? There is a locked door up there. Office clerk. It's probably just a different way in. It's a nice room.
Captain, I stand out here like a big...
Okay, Beatrice.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting
Yeah,
is
okay.
brought to you
Thank
by
you.
Auntie
Do we
Cleo.
really need all the security? I have to go through.
So can't go through there. That's a fuzz. Can't go through there. Then we got all this security. They'll probably be okay, but maybe I have to give my guns to them?
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
Show him the minister's card.
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Fine.
Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame. Yeah, how about you let us through?
I was going to suggest that myself.
Good guard.
Look,
Good guard.
You don't have time to wait on new forms. And I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Mighty fine of you.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Yeah. And I can slow time. So what are the doors like here? So none of these are accessible. That's sealed. There is, okay. It's too high lockpick. I was going to say there's no way I'm getting in that room with all these guards here. Oh, I can go in here though.
Excuse me, just a moment. I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to your desk. Someone's going to take a pencil.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Alright, what do we got in here? So everything's covered in blankets. It's completely trashed as well. Is that door still closed? Yeah.
One person gets all this space.
Oh, it's been...
Just to sign papers all day?
Wait. Why is there a hole knocked in the wall? So this was his office. Or is this his office? Oh, I get it. This is a back way into Rockwell's office. Let's take everything. Thanks, Rockwell. Really appreciate the loot. You'll get it back through the vending machines at some point. Okay, few priority message. Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we covered the basics. Halcyon's on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your key card for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. It's waiting for your sign off on the broad strokes. So I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. Sophia. Let's get that Minister's key card. Operation complete. Delete. Oh.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that?
How would they live in prosperity if everybody else is frozen? Who's going to buy their shit?
While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That was all a story, wasn't it?
No, Parvati,
It's
don't
not
be
real.
dumb.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast.
Let's see what the other messages say. Personal files. What's taking so long? First of all, how long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings in the streets of Byzantium for all I care. He's not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall. And for law's sake, do something about that doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working in our public relations department, and they make this announcement sound like a damn funeral elegy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. Message for the masseuse. Percival, reschedule my regular Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend off site. Food reserves. I've made inquiries and can confirm that we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from our inter-colony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. Yeah, so they've got food, which is good. They don't have enough of it for everybody. So they want to kind of just... I mean, it's still a shitty plan because they'll run out of food eventually, whether it's this generation or the next one. Message sent. Please allow between 3 and 9 months for the message to be sent. I'm okay with this. I don't like the board. Wait. Can I fast travel from here? Yeah, I can. Nice. City in the Stars. What is my quest state now? Retrieve the Demulk side. You've learned that it's at the Ministry of Axiom Morale, along with whatever Chairman Rockwell is working on. Cool. So I think we'll just fast travel. Oh, that's that building. It's the building that I was looking at a second ago that had the locked door. I do have the access card now, so I should be able to just walk in. Curious whether the guards are going to see me and 2 miscreants with guns just walking down the street using an access card to get in, whether they'll be bothered or not by it. Don't mind me.